Hey guys, welcome everyone to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon once more. Right guys, hope you guys are doing good, right? So it is almost Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, almost 3 days I couldn't come on a live stream, right? So guys, I have kept informing you all, those who are in my group, you must have got informations, right? Okay, so those who are not in the group, right, I'm so sorry for you all, right? Those who are interested to join my group, there is a free link, a Telegram group link in our description box, right? You can always check that one and try to see what's happening with the what's my status, right guys? Okay, welcome guys, welcome. Hi, hello, right? So comedy, all right, okay, hi, how are you doing? Comedy, you good? You doing good? All right. Okay. So hope you guys are doing good, right? So hopefully, right, I expect you all to do good, right, guys? So today, as usual, we'll try to see a Bitcoin, right, guys? What's happening with the Bitcoin, right? Okay. So most probably we'll try to take a few scalps with you all, right? Okay. So Dragon is back. All right, guys. Okay. So हिंदी बोलो ठीक है भाईजान ओ थोड़ा कैसे हो आप लोग कैसे हो गाइस उम्मीद करता हूँ आप लोग ठीक ही हो ठीक है योर स्टेटस होप यू गाइस आर डूइंग गुड राइट गाइस ओके उम्मीद करता हूँ हिंदी तो इतना नहीं आता है मेरे को पर फिर भी कोशिश करता हूँ आप लोग के साथ ठीक है so whatever I'm trying to say is right guys but I have given you all the 7 different ways of finding opportunity in the market right hope that have given you all the good informations and hopefully when I was not there right hopefully that was informative to you all to find the setups right guys okay hopefully all right hopefully I hope you all got a good informations from there and you got a good chance of making dollars from there right guys okay so let's see guys one status on a BTC right now if it in case if it happens to return it back I can see one move on the downside right guys okay so most probably till this levels we can check it out right okay on the downside all right okay 5 minutes scalping we can trace this one on upper side right so most probably Bitcoin might like to go up to those levels right on upper side and get returned towards the downside one more time right okay so maybe this one we can expect on the market right now so we'll wait for the scalps right okay guys hey guys let me try to hope you guys are good Shuadev hi good afternoon all right Framan all right hi bro all right okay those who are watching me for the first time don't forget to hit the subscribe button right guys so that you guys don't miss my live streaming daily right guys okay so most probably we'll try to take one scalp meanwhile right okay so hope you guys had good time right hopefully right when I was there I missed you all a lot all right guys okay I had a good missing days all right okay so I was missing you all a lot all right guys okay so let's see guys okay let's wait for the one move towards downside below this levels right okay in case if it happens to directly break it down right we'll directly take it towards the downside and try to move towards the downside for one more time right guys okay okay we can see one scalp on a downside from here as well right guys okay we can see one scalp we can take it from those levels as well towards the downside all right okay one scalp can be taken from those levels as well right towards the downside okay firstly let's try to take a one risky scalp from here right okay in case if it happens to breach us right we'll try to go on upper side and come back towards the downside right okay so firstly we'll try to take it from those levels for now all right okay hopefully guys you guys are doing good right okay let's try to take us there's resistance right and you have one resistance over here right okay so most probably from here right TP1 we can book it over here right okay so scalping TP2 right and most probably a TP3 from here right okay in case if it happens to breach we'll wait for the shots from those levels right okay so this is one scalp on the downside all right we can take it this scalps towards the downside for now right okay let's try to see right it's almost 4 days right Diane all right hi bro XRP check bro all right any update of gold all right okay we'll try to see on gold as well right okay We'll try to see on a gold as well. Nothing much to worry. All right, dragon is back. Okay, dragon is back now. All right. Okay, just a second, right, guys? Just a second. Hope you guys are doing good, right, guys? Okay, so that was I had a little bit of work with my dad's medication, so because of that one, I couldn't continue the last 3 days, right? Hope that was a good day for you all, right? Okay, hopefully, right? Be safe, right, guys? Okay, we'll try to take one scalp from this levels to reach the downside for now. All right, okay. Firstly, okay. Otherwise, if it happens to breach it, we'll try to take it once it happens to complete from the top, right? Okay. On levels, we can see it, right, guys? Okay. Let's try to continue. Num Ayun nga. Plumber chica use laka? Chigi. Tuk tuk stamana. Okay, gold. Let's try to see on a gold as well, right? Okay. Gold have completed this move right towards the downside. Gold was inside a little bit sideways, guys. Okay. Gold was 5 minutes time frame. I can see a little bit sideways. It is running inside the sideways right now. All right, for the gold. If it was from this levels, you would have taken it, right? Okay, but it have reached towards the downside right now. A good range of downside. We can see it on the gold right now. Let's try to go for the 15 minutes and try to see, right, guys? For the gold, it is like sideways a bit. All right, guys. Okay, market couldn't continue on upper side, broke out. Okay, so it is not able to push you on upper side. If it returns on upper side, right, guys, okay, we can take one scalp on upper side for the gold. All right, right now you can't take it in this levels right now. Okay, so gold one more time, I think it is going to go towards the downside. All right, okay, from this levels one more time you might like to expect the gold to move towards the downside. All right, okay, but once market happens to break above this levels, right, okay, after the retest, you might like to get one scalp on upper side for the gold, a boom on upper side for the 15 minutes time frame from this levels, right? Okay, so you might like to take this levels range. All right, one scalp if it happens to break out on upper side. All right, okay. I think one more move is left on the downside. All right, but from this levels we will be able to take one move on upper side once it happens to break out on upper side. Right, so most probably you'll be targeting above this levels first TP, right? If it happens to break, that's well and good. You might like to target very big on upper side. Otherwise, from here I think you can take it one scalps only in this levels, right? Not over here. Okay, not on the downside. Downside seems to be going one more time towards the downside. All right, it might like to get reactions and try to push you one more side. All right, okay, it looks like you might like to get one scalp on upper side from those levels, right? Okay. Most probably. All right, guys, okay, most probably from these levels it becomes your entry from here, right, and then push towards the upper side. All right, okay, so these levels we can scalp one for the gold firstly. Okay, BTC, what's happening at the BTC? BTC is still stuck in these levels right now. All right, okay, BTC got one more move to move on a downside before it gives one pullback on upper side. So firstly we are targeting TP1. All right, so from there only we'll try to scalp next move, right? So accordingly we'll try to see whether the BTC gets a downside or not. All right, over here. BTC looks like it needs to go back one more time, a little bit towards the downside, then only it might like to give you one reverse and upper side. Right. Let's see anyways, right? We'll try to trace the scalps. All right. Okay. Gold, most probably from those levels, we can take one more move on upper side. All right. Okay. Once it happens to break out these levels, and if it happens to give, you might like to target a little bit on upper side more. All right. Firstly, we'll be able to target only this one. All right. 0.152 percentage. All right, guys. Okay. For the gold. BTC is also trying to give you the small reverse on upper side. All right. Okay. If it happens to break out, then the retest is left, in fact, right? But it might like to give you one pullback, and only might like to push you on a downside, right? So if it happens to breach this one, right, we'll most probably wait for the short positions again one more time towards downside from those levels. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to wait for a bit. All right. Okay. We'll try to see whether it breaks out or not. Then the next step, we'll try to take a small scalp on the upper side. All right. For the BTC, it is trying to play inside this one for now. All right, we'll try to wait a bit. All right. Okay, gold towards the entry zone right now. All right. Let's go. All right, already entered in BTC, sir. Subhadeep, if you wanted to wait for BTC, all right, confident, you might like to wait on the upper side. All right. Okay, so if you are trying to take it from the downside, it is a little bit risky. All right. Okay, yeah, see, guys. All right. Okay, a little bit risky. Okay, because since it is have broken out from those levels, right? Okay, which means two step it's making higher highs, right? So a little bit risky now. All right. Okay, so if you have planned, right, you might like to keep closing this moves, right? Okay, for now BTC. Okay, just wait for this levels one more time. All right. In case if it happens to give back, then we'll try to take it one more move towards the downside. All right. Okay. Once it happened, completed. All right. We try to take it, keep closing this one from here because like it got a rejection from here rather than breaking down. And it is trying to 0.09 percentage losses we will be bearing for the BTC right now. All right. So gold doing a small retest for now. All right. Okay. So most probably we'll try to aim for those levels and upper side for the gold. Gold looks more serious right now. All right. Okay. Gold looks more serious. Let's try to wait for BTC a little bit more. All right. Okay. If you have opened it, you might like to close it, or if you wanted to hold, your stop losses should be above these levels, right? Okay. So you might like to wait one more time. Because like BTC has chances of giving a pullback till this levels, right? Okay. Let's say anyways, right, guys? Okay, we'll try to wait a bit and try to see. Yeah, it's trying to target this levels, pull back on upper side firstly. Let's try to wait a bit. Okay, guys. Good pullback is left on the downside. You might like to target a little bit on upper side, then only might like to come down. Firstly, we'll target on the small one, this range. Just let's try to wait again. If you wanted to wait for confirmations, you can wait. For now, we can take it as risky scalps, right? Okay, from these levels. Most probably, if since it have given one step on upper side, it might like to give the small breakout on the downside and push you on upper side. Okay, one more time. Gold giving a pullback retest. Okay, let's see. All right, guys, let's try to wait a bit. Okay, wait a bit for BTC. All right, gold have came to the entry zone right now. All right. Okay, so this becomes exact entry for you all in this levels right now. Gold have tried to come to the entry right now. All right, let's see. Ooh. Welcome guys, welcome everyone to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon once more. All right, okay. If it happens to come directly, again we'll try to short it from this levels, right? Shorts we'll wait below this levels, okay. Most probably for the shorts we'll try to wait for this levels, right? On upper side above this levels, this is retesting right now above this levels, right? That becomes a long for your small scalping. We can trace 0.8%, 0.17 percentage, 1614 percentage, right? On upper side that can be traced, okay. Let's see guys, wait guys, let's wait. Gold going good, all right, okay. So entry, okay, and this is the target for you all. Above this levels, if it happens to give, you can take it all. Otherwise, you might like to target this levels. All right, for the scalpers, okay, for the gold. BTC needs to push above this levels for you all on upper side. You might like to play around a bit. All right, wait for this levels on guys, okay, to open a longs for BTC. Gold, you can wait full swing. BTC wait up a little bit. All right, okay. So most probably even, yeah, this levels we can open one long positions. All right, only scalping right now upper side it can becomes very scalping, right? So in these levels we are observing whether the market happens to break out on upper side or not from this levels, right? If it happens to get reductions, then we wait for this levels to open up short positions. All right, okay. So in these levels I'm expecting one more move on upper side. All right, okay. So we'll be trying to operate one long positions from here, scalp, all right, quick scalp on upper side and come back towards the downside. All right, if it happens to directly break down towards downside, this positions becomes invalid. All right, okay. So most probably on this levels we'll try to go for one long scalp on upper side. Gold done, all right, almost done for the TVs, right? Okay, so scalps, only scalps on guys. All right, okay. Naila Ahmed already entered BTC update of our gold. Oh, you mean you have already entered? All right, okay, it's okay, it's okay. Wait, have patience a bit. Wait, have patience. We'll wait for those levels on upper side. In case if it happens to come back, if it directly breaks below this levels, right, on a downside, it shouldn't break below this levels on a downside. Otherwise, it will become bearish again. All right. Okay, so it shouldn't push you below this levels. If it pushes, then it becomes bearish directly. So we might like to approach for the downside move. All right. Gold going good, right? No hit chick. No hit chick. BTC will try to wait for one long positions above this levels, right? So most probably firstly we'll try to scalp for this levels, and if it happens to pass above this levels, right guys, okay, you might like to extend towards $4,734. All right, okay, then yeah, up to those levels, then we'll again try to wait for the downside move, all right, in this levels. So next time we'll try to wait a little bit on upper side. All right, okay. So firstly we'll try to aim for the scalps on upper side. All right. So as soon as it hits this levels, right, we'll try to book some profits and minimize our risks as much as possible, right, guys? Okay. Okay. So gold, we might like to hold for a little bit more now. All right. Okay. So it's going good. All right. Gold got a good shot. All right. Okay. BTC bullish, please, or bearish? For now, we are aiming for a little bit move on a pullback on upper side. All right, okay. So this is the entry, and this is the your TP1 zone, right? And in case if it happens to break above these levels, you might like to target these levels, right? Okay. Otherwise, if it happens to get a rejection from there, all right, we'll wait for the short positions below those levels and trying to aim for the downside move. All right, okay, guys. So let's say anyways, right? So maximum level of retest that should be like on upper side. We are just scalping right now. All right, okay. So we are just scalping right now. If you are long holders, right? Okay, long holders, I can see BTC have gone for the breakout towards the 5 minutes time frame. All right, towards the downside, and it is retesting this levels for now. All right, so market have tried to break out from those levels on a downside, right? Okay, and this is just retesting an upper side for now. All right, okay, nothing much. nothing much complicated. All right, okay, so you got an entry on a BTC and it is pushing you towards the TP1. All right, okay. Let's try to wait for this levels, right? Okay, so to book TP1 and we'll minimize our risks as much as possible, right? And from there, if it happens to move on upper side, you might like to target this levels. If not, then we'll try to close on the entry. This is just a small scalping that I have provided you all. So it's still like gold has still a good zone to move on upper side, right? One more move, right? Okay. So you might like to book one TP over here and move your stop loss to the entry. Now I think you need to minimize your risks as much as possible, right? That's also fine for the scalpers, right? Okay. You can minimize the risks. All right. So I think it should be fine. Go BTC trying to retest this levels one more time. All right, third level is given. So give only this much, guys. Not very huge. BTC 0.07%. Very small, guys. Very small right now. We're aiming for the very small, small moves. All right. After here, after getting a rejections, right, if it happens to come below this levels, then only we'll try to operate for the shots. All right. Since the market is moving in a higher highs, and market have tried to break out on a downside on the smaller time frame as well, and this is trying to do the small retest for you all. All right. Okay. So we can retest can extend up to this levels as well. So it will be a little bit early. All right, okay, so we'll observe whether market gets a rejection from here or not, right? Okay, if it happens to get rejection directly from here and keeps below this levels, right, we can directly operate short positions from here and try to move for the downside as well. All right, okay, but until and unless the market is not returning back on upper side, we are not going to short for now. All right, okay, because like market has the chances of moving in this levels as well, right, extra this much. All right, till then you will be out. All right, already. Okay, so let's try to wait it. All right, okay. Gold one more move on upper side is left, right, after a small retest, right, on a downside. You might like to trace the second entry for the scalpers on upper side as well for the gold. All right, okay. You might like to get the second entry as well. All right, guys. All right, so far so good, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. All right. Let me try to delete this one, right, so that you guys can check it clearly, right, what's happening around. Hi Mohad, Naresh, BTC position please, bullish or bearish? All right, okay, so a small time frame right now, it have tried to go for the bearish, not exactly, I cannot say this is exactly bearish positions, but market have tried to give you a small breakouts on the downside and trying to give you the small retest from the top, right? Okay, after the retest is completed, right, we can operate our short positions towards the downside. All right, okay, so I don't think that it is much confusing for now, trying to, so it's not neither a bearish nor a bullish for now. All right, on the smallest time frame. Okay, so it's just trying to do the small retest in this levels. All right, okay, let's see at least what the market wants to do it, right? If it happens to directly come down, we can take it one shots below this levels only. All right, don't try to take it from the top, right? Okay. It has the chances of moving an upper side all the way an upper side as well, right? Gold also, we can take one more move on upper side, those who have missed the previous move, right? Okay, so most probably so downside, don't focus it, right? Once market happens to try to break out above these levels, you might like to target one more entries and try to push first in these levels, right? So this is the, for the second entry, it becomes a little bit disadvantage. All right, okay, so first entry, first TB, and next whatever it gives, you might like to target an upper side. All right, guys, hope that is clear for you all. All right, okay, so maximum levels gold might like to move till this level $4041 as well. All right, okay, so you might like to target for that levels as well on a gold on upper side. Okay, but we'll try to get out from those levels firstly, then you might like to extend till those levels once the market have tried to give you the breakouts on upper side, right? Okay, so then after that you might like to get out from there. All right, okay. BTC should be moving one more step on upper side, right? Let's try to see. Okay, for those who have missed, again, market, if it happens to go back above these levels, you might like to take one move on upper side scalp, right? Okay, so nothing much financial advice, right, guys? Make your own research before you move in, right, guys? Those who are watching me for the first time, all right, okay, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, okay. Rajesh Pandey, Tico, कैसे हो राजेश पांडे? ठीक ही हो? मौत, alright, welcome guys. उम्मीद करता हूँ आप लोग सब ठीक ही होगा guys, alright, okay. For the gold, while moving on the downside, don't do anything. One more step on upper side. Those who are holding from the down, it's okay, right? Again, one more step that you might like to receive on upper side from these levels on upper side. Alright, okay. Let's say guys, anyways, right? We'll try to take a small scalp for now, right? Okay, then we might like to extend our scalping sessions towards the little bit extending, little bit holding trades as well, right? Okay, so in case if the market happens to respect our positions, firstly we might like to target only the minimum positions that is possible, right? Okay. Okay, let's try to wait. All right, for the second entries, just waiting for the bulls, right? BTC, this can be a entries again one more time, right? Okay, trying to push you on upper side. Then after it crosses above these levels, we might like to minimize our risks and try to push you on upper side, right? Okay, guys, hope that's true. Not able to get your songs in the live sessions. How are you, bro? I'm good. Songs, you need a songs. All right, guys. Okay, just again. All right, okay. Just again, guys. I'm attending one call. Hello. Oh, madam. Oh. Sumi, there was a condition me, madam. Gara leakage to any puppy, consular expansion now. Oh, gara fungus. Eh, any poop kim gina you, the moginary. There was a molu kongi any henny chicken mavero chalasunia. Oh. And the plumber gina you, direct co plumber gina lelem babato. Plumber, oh, sonam tenzin plumber you mina, kobesa you. The kogina direct lem the tutla. Block C getting agina you to ko mesum na genium, guy you gin block C. Oh. Oh. So that took to Nivesa Kugani, temporary Asante Rojalagam. Okay. Put game gina to just look at it. Ko him a left extension the minute. Another search in plumber gi mazon tagidi. Gachilo pai you got it. Put game Nikishira by yes. Me mora besayula. Oh, handy taking better mabe anything Lachina. Handy taking mabe on. Yeah. Good luck. Pugin na mashite meron gati sunina. Ko hani taking the mavi guru ya ma in slot. Sina ya. Ani block sina di chachi first nara block si ki diachi zo suni meba. The waterproofing chachi beta gesinoi ko chala chubachi doru ngachi labe misuni mana. Labe misuni. Oh, so ani plumber ki. Tutula. Turki kogi na bani ho de. Oh, tama hit na boy mo bill na ti basi hit sila mahingot. That's conversation. Na mo ni lo meron kodi. Ko mali di pe agas na joy ko. Okay. Tutla man tutla. Hey guys, so sorry. I was having a call, right? So because of that one, I couldn't attend you all, right, guys? Okay. Market trying to be a little bit fishy over here. Don't worry, guys. Okay. So it needs to give you, I think, most probably those who are waiting for the second entry, this levels is for you all for the second entries, right, guys? Okay, so most probably I think you are trying to get a second entry in the gold. All right, okay. For BTC, let us little bit, right, a little bit fishy. Those who have try to enter from here, just wait for this levels, right? Okay, so stop loss, right? So those who wanted to enter again, you might like to go above this levels, right? Okay, but we make sure that while going on upper side, all right, while coming down, it shouldn't break below this levels and settle below this levels, right? Okay, this level is very important. Below this levels becomes bearish, right, guys? Okay, below this levels becomes bearish for us. Gold, BTC, little bit trying to be a little bit fishy, right, guys? Okay. BTC is a little bit trying to play with you all right now. Let's see, guys. All right, what the market does it. It is not able to push you on upper side, guys. Again, stop loss taken out for the BTC. All right, for the long holders, right? Long peoples, right? Okay. Again, I think the stop loss is taken out, right? One more time. It is little bit risky for now, all right, guys, on upper side as well as downside. But let's try to attack one more time for the downside move, right? Okay, but we might like to have stop loss over here. All right, okay, one move is a little bit incomplete from the top, right, guys? This is what I feel for the BTC as well. Okay, so you might like to take one more shots, all right, since it happens to get rejection from here directly, and so you might like to close. All right, so two SL gone for the BTC right now. All right, okay, so while targeting one on the downside, one on the upper side, right? Okay. So first entry, it tried to give you all only this move, only 0.11%. It couldn't push you very high, right, guys? Okay. Let's see, anyways, right, guys, what happens, right? BTC little bit boring, all right. Gold, again, second entry, we can take it, right? Those who have taken from here, you might like to hold for a little bit long, all right? Okay. First target, I think most probably should be this one, then only maybe this levels can be trust on upper side, all right, for the gold as well. It's trying to retest, but the retest levels shouldn't extend very long on the downside, all right, okay. Gold, we can go it. BTC, let's try to take small scalping. First TP over here, right? Okay. Second TP, third TP, fourth TP, right? Towards downside for the BTC, all right. Since BTC is trying to be a little bit a lot right now. Let's try to take one more time, all right, towards the downside. Gold will try to trace one more time on upper side. Hi, how are you, brother Roberto? All right, that was a little bit, uh, what to say now, a little bit tiring, but in fact, had to manage anyways, Roberto, all right, okay. Tell us before you enter BTC. BTC, we can go for one scalp on the downside, but we can take risks up to this levels only, all right, okay. So second entry, BTC, we tried to take it one scalp from here. Only small move was given, which level is this level seems so fishy over here. Trying to break out and given a retest from this levels only right now. Let's try to take a scalp on the downside. All right, okay. Hi, Hanabi. All right, Hanabal, Benjamin. All right, guys, welcome. Where are you from? I'm from Bhutan, brother. Indresh Khan, Rajesh Pandey. All right, okay. I'm all the way from Bhutan. All right, okay. Above these levels, we can take it one for the scalps for the gold long. Gold. Second entry, huh? BTC, a little bit fishy. Let's try to wait a bit. Patience, right? Okay. One scalp will try to take for the gold once it happens to approach above this levels, right, guys? Okay, while market trying to push an upper side, it shouldn't come below this levels, guys. Okay, for the BTC to go on an upper side, it shouldn't come below this levels. It should be above this levels only, right, guys? Okay, so you will try to take only an upper side above this levels for the second entry in the scalps and gold, right? Okay. BTC is a little bit trying to be efficient. All right, one move again, it couldn't give it. Little bit risky, in fact, right? But not a problem. Not a problem, guys. All right, 1, 2, 3. Firstly, this target, right, guys? Okay. Firstly, we'll target this one. Okay, this levels this much. If it extend below, then that's well and good, right? Okay. Otherwise, we'll try to move our stop loss to the entry once this is cleared, right, guys? Let's see, anyways, right, guys? What the BTC does is in this levels, right? Little bit sideways area in this levels can be identified if it happens to never close below this levels. Little bit in the small time frame. Gold to wait for this levels. Those who are waiting for the second entry again one more time. First we will target this levels, right, guys? Okay. After that only we'll target below downside. All right. Hi, Rajesh Pandey. Hi, guys. Welcome, guys. All right. I'm good. Hope you guys are doing as well. Good, very good. All right. Gold, wait for this levels again. One more time. We try to pick out this levels for first time. All right. Okay. We'll wait one more time, pushing you on upper side. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hope you guys are doing good. All right. Hopefully you guys are doing good. All right. Hope you guys have watched my video that I have sent you all right on my membership group, right? Those who are a member, right? I have 7 ways of identifying the opportunities, right? You might like to check it if you have not checked that one. All right. Okay. BTC is trying to make small sideways in this levels. We might like to expect the W pattern as well. All right. So we'll try to identify that one. Okay. Small sideways might be identified in this levels one more time, I guess. It is trying to play around a bit for the BTC. All right. Okay. Until and unless you are not breaking out from these levels, that's fine. All right. But once it happens to clear out from these levels, you might like to think it over. All right. Okay. It's not giving you the move right now. Gold, one more time. I think it needs to push you on upper side, right? Okay. Gold. Let's wait for that one. Gold, all right. BTC is playing around, guys. It is trying to make a small sideways in these levels, most probably. It's trying to make a small sideways in these levels for you all. Trying to give you the breakouts on upper side, again couldn't continue on upper side, right, guys? Okay. For the longs, hopefully it is not making any sideways for you all. So sideways means market will try to jump out above this levels, guys. Okay. So which means that it will try to make W patterns or whatever it is, right? Okay. But once you see the market is trying to jump out above this levels, 0.08%, you might like to take a risk only this much right now. All right. In case if it happens to make a W patterns in this levels, put double bottom patterns in this levels, you will get one sideways. All right. Okay. In case if it gets a breakouts from here, you'll get a sideways. All right. Before it moves towards the downside. All right. Okay. So we'll try to keep our stop loss very tight for now. All right. Okay. In these levels for the BTC, especially for the BTC. Gold will try to take one more move above these levels and upper side for the bulls. Okay. Chori chori, chuke chuke, chori chori, chuke chuke. All right, okay. So most probably from these levels on upper side, okay. So from here we'll try to get one entry and try to push you on upper side. From those levels, right, most probably we'll try to take one entries, right, on upper side, okay. Let's see anyways for the gold, right. Just have patience for those who are waiting for the second entry at upper side. All right, okay, for the golds. BTC, hopefully we are not getting any sideways, right? So in case if it happens to get, you would immediately know above this level, you shouldn't be pushing the upper side for the BTC. If it made sideways, so get out from the move, right? Okay, one go, how much you get it, right? You take it all, right? In case if the market happens to give you the sideways, get out from there and we'll try to get re-enter again one more time, all right? Otherwise, it's fine, right? And another reference, what you can do, take it at this level, just for you might like to take the reference of this levels, right? Okay, on the downside, right? Market not able to push you on the upper side from those levels, right? Okay, got stuck in this levels a bit for now. Those who are looking for the longs, right, in case, but you for the longs also you have a little bit of pressure of sideways in these levels, all right, okay. So stay away from longs or longing in these levels, but actually you'll be getting a long positions in case if these positions get a long breached one more time on the downside, all right. But in fact, if it happens to trace the liquidations on the downside, right, okay, that may not be valid one more time, right? Okay, what I mean to say is, guys, all right, in fact, if the market happens to make you a double bottom patterns in these levels, right, you'll get a long entry from here, but a very small long entry. Again, you might like to get a liquidation there, so you might like to expect some sideways in these levels in case if it happens to breach the shots on the downside, all right. Okay, those who are waiting for the longs as well, right, so your level is very risky right now for the longs as well. All right, guys. So for the longs as well, if you try to go for the decorations one more time on the upper side, it looks very risky for now. All right, okay. Let's say anyways, guys. All right, we'll try to wait. Hold above these levels only. We'll try to take one scalp on upper side and try to move on upper side one more time. All right. BTC, 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 getting stuck again. You're not feeling well, bro? Yeah, little bit because like very tiring. Plus, I was like traveling to the hot places, right? The weather that I was having is very bad over there. Very, very hot weather. All right, okay. Mm. Severe than the Philippines one, Roberto. All right, okay. The temperature is very high. Temperature was very high, right? Because of that one. A little bit of change in the weather. Okay, so let's try to wait. Gold above these levels, we can take one scalp, right? BTC, let's try to wait for this one, right? In case if it happens to make sideways, immediately we try to close it and wait for the another opportunity, all right, okay? If it is not making, then we'll continue trying to push you towards the downside from here only. Chances that you might like to get a sideways as well if the market is not able to push you from, because like if the market happens to break below this levels, it is going to be very quick towards the downside. This levels becomes very quick. So right now market is stuck, got stuck in these levels for now. One more time for the BTC, all right, okay. BTC got us stuck. Gold is going better move than the BTC. It is doing at this levels, right? Hi then, hi. All good, all good. Hopefully doing good, right? Hope you are doing good too, right? I then you're doing good. Market is not giving a clear directions right now. Small breakouts from the level of holding that we have it, right? Small breakout, we can see it. BTC is going to give you a sideways for a small time frame for a while. Okay, guys, most probably. Gold is moving nice. Again, you got a second entry for the gold. All right. Okay. Now you might like to have a stop losses a little bit below those levels, and you might like to go for the second entry for the gold. Gold is going good. All right. Okay. BTC a little bit tough. Has a good chances of making a sideways in these levels. All right, guys. Good chance of making a sideways in these levels. What I mean to say is, it might like to go back again one more time on upper side, something like this. All right. In case if it happens to break above this levels and this levels, right, you need to immediately close it. All right. So wait for a little bit long for the gold BTC, I guess, right? Okay, most probably. BTC, you need to wait a bit to get a proper move. It has a good chances of making a W pattern in this levels, right, guys? If it breaks above these levels, we keep closing up towards our break even only. We'll try to keep closing those levels, all right? Okay, we won't take risks for the sideways. If it was moving on a downside, it should be moving from here only without getting breakouts on the upper side. Since, okay, we are getting out, all right, we will be losing around 0.035%. BTC just hold for a little bit long, all right, guys, okay? So just try to close it, all right? It has a good chance of making you sideways at this levels, right? So a little bit pushing like this, all right, okay? So you might like to have something like this, all right, okay, in this zone. Just wait for a few zone. Gold is going good, all right, okay. So those who have entered from here, all right, all going good, all right, okay. So those who have entered from here, you might like to book one profit and keep holding on upper side till this levels, right, okay. After moving a stop loss to the entry, right, again. So this was your TP1, guys, all right, okay. TP1, and you might like to have a major small TPs and between as well, right? So it's up to you all how you are handling your setups, right, guys? Okay, so most probably doing something like this, right? Okay. For the gold, it's going good. For the BTC, a little bit tough, guys. BTC had a good chances of playing around in the zone a bit, all right? Okay. For the longs, right? Those who are waiting for the aggressively for the longs, all right? Okay. Those who are aggressively waiting for the longs. In fact, if it happens to break above these levels, one risky long can be identified, but you need to wait for the retest, okay? In case if the market you get the breakout, right, okay, you form of W patterns, you need to wait for these levels, right, okay? So better you wait. Okay, so this levels we can identify as below this levels bearish, all right. Above this levels breakouts, right? But majorly we might like to expect some sideways in this levels as well, all right, okay. And you might have liquidations below this levels as well, so you need to wait a bit, all right, before you react in these positions right now, I guess, most probably, guys, all right. For the BTC, you need to wait a bit, all right. The small positions we have trying to take it, right, but it is trying to make a small sideways, so you are getting breached again and again. For the gold, your TP1 is heated, right? Those who have got a second entry. For those who have got from here full entry heated, but if you wanted to hold, stop loss at entry, all right, okay? And only you can hold it, right? The rest you might like to try up to this levels, right? On upper side. Again, it's still at the entries, right, guys? BTC wait a bit, all right, okay? So don't hurry, guys, all right? Just try to wait a bit. Because like we have a big sell zone below, all right? We have a big sell zone on the downside. We are just need to get out from the noise a bit. For the sellers, this will be the target, maximum target that we can target on a downside. Upper side move, if it happens to break out on upper side, you might like to target. Let's see. All right, guys, what we get it. If it happens to break out on upper side, right, most probably you might like to target this levels on upper side, right, guys. Okay. So firstly coming down and trying to push you on upper side seems to be very legit for now. All right, so you might like to receive small sideways in this levels, right? Okay, so below this levels we can target for the shorters one more time, right? Breaking below this levels, right? Otherwise we can hold an upper side, right? So let's try to see this W patterns and over here what the market does in this levels, right? Okay. Good to see you after many days. All right, Das Butar, hi bro. Re-entry brother now for the gold. Which one? For the gold or which one you wanted to re-enter? BTC wait a bit. All right. BTC is not very clear right now. It's not trying to give you these one directions. If you are trying to aim for the shots, right? If it happens to break below these levels, we might like to stand below for the liquidations one more time. All right, below these levels for the 5 minutes time frame. But the levels, the W pattern is expecting, I'm expecting a sideways in these levels as well. So let's try to be clear over here. All right, before you go for the one move. All right, okay. Just don't try to be hurried. You're holding from the top, that's fine, right? You watch this levels whether it breaks out and pass the retest or not. Okay, gold is still in a zone of the re-entry only, right? Okay, so you might like to target this levels on upper side in case if it market happens to give the liquidations on a downside, right? Okay, if you have re-entry from here, if you couldn't take it from here, right? Okay, 1 TP if you couldn't take it, right? Okay, so then you might like to have stop losses in the zone, in this zone, right, guys? Okay, so now it becomes a little bit risky for the gold as well for taking a long positions from here. All right, guys. Okay, if you have taken from here and taken 1 TPs, that's fine. Little bit risky, but I think it should be okay. Little bit risky. You're watching this levels, whether it breaks below this levels or not. I feel like gold needs to move on upper side, right? Okay. Or what you can do is, guys, all right, those who are waiting for the second entry, again, third entry, right? Okay. We might like to wait one more time, passing above this levels, right? Okay. So that becomes confirmation. So on a downside, don't forget, don't focus it, right? Once again, it happens to pass above. You might like to aim for the higher highs, right? Okay, in upper side one more time. So that can be one good potential for you on a targeting an upper side. All right, BTC wait a bit. All right, downside don't focus it, guys. All right, upper side on the focus on upper side only right now for the gold. Gold, try to focus on only on upper side, okay? Don't try to focus on downside for now. One more time. I think you'll get one entry again one more time. Downside, don't try to focus it. So small scalpings, right? BTC wait a bit, okay? It has a good chances of making sideways in this level. Don't try to focus on a downside move yet for the gold. So downside, if it comes, it will be very quick. All right. Boom. Take the liquidations of these levels. Check out my people, right? And try to push an upper side one more time. All right. Okay. So it is chances of liquidations. Trying to give you liquidations and downside of this in the head and shoulder patterns, right? For the gold. And again, trying to push you on upper side. This can be expected for the gold. All right. So for the liquidation, if it happens to come, fill this levels, guys. BTC, wait, okay, wait. BTC have been breaching us a lot, right? So wait a bit, all right, okay, for the BTC to come in. So just don't try to, if you are not taking liquidations, don't try to focus on downside. Just wait for these levels, all right, on upper side. And liquidations can be expected to these levels as well. All right, okay, trying to take out the people who have lost from here. Liquidations can be expected over here. Okay, so take out the people who have longs. So you need to have at entry, all right, your stop loss. Hey guys, gold, all right, okay, wait guys, all right, try to wait for these levels. Gold also try to wait for these levels, right? Okay, if it happens to give liquidations, it will try to come below these levels, right, guys? Gold, then it becomes very easy for you to move on the upper side. In case if it happens to give, that's okay, you can take it on upper side without liquidations. If it gives liquidations, it will be nice. BTC trying to play inside a sideways for a little bit, guys, alright, so you're not getting a direct positions. You need to wait a bit for the positions of BTC. Way down, gold, cut entry. BTC have tried to come in the sideways one more time, guys. Market, we try to check this levels, right? Okay, market try to break out on upper side, market try to break out on upper side, downside, alright, okay. So market is not able to decide which side it should be moving. So we are waiting for that positions right now. Okay, market you see over here. Market was moving inside this range. Market tried to break out on upper side. Market tried to break out on upper side. Okay. And market got back to the sideways one more time. Alright, okay. So it is inside the sideways right now. For 5 minutes time frame. Gold, wait for the second entry. Those who are waiting. It might like to give you all the liquidation first, or it can give you direct move on upper side as well. If it happens to come for the liquidation, it will try to take out the people who have longs from here, right? Then only it will try to give you one more move on upper side. All right. Liquidations or not? Das Putar, all right. BTC long-term view. Let's see, guys. You have experienced a big crash on a downside recently, guys, right? Long-term view means I need to go back to the 4 hours time frame. Right, guys. For long term, okay, 4 hours time frame, above these levels, there is a big liquidations. You can expect market to move very high, right? Okay, there is a big liquidations above these levels, 4 hours time frame. if you're aiming for the big long term, right, this is a 4 hours time frame. You might like to experience mid trauma, very not very long. All right, 4 hours means we might like to receive this one, right, guys? All right, okay. So below this levels, it is all bearish, right? So from here, from these levels, you might like to experience, in case if the market happens to break down below these levels, go up. So meanwhile, on a bigger time frame also, I can expect market to give you the small sideways in these levels. All right, okay, big time frame as well, small sideways and trying to clear on one side. So if you are waiting for the shorts, you need to wait below those levels. All right, from here, you might like to aim for the downside move. You will be trying to get out from this sideways, right? Okay, so you might like to receive something like this. So your short zone will be this one, little bit holding trade. 2% you have, 2% upper side. Right, guys. Okay, you might like to receive small sideways in these levels before it moves, try to move in one directions. All right, guys, very bigger time frame. For now, you might like to expect small drop down only. All right, small drop down only, and trying to push one more time on the upper side. Okay, so you're waiting for the downside move right now. You're waiting for the downside move towards the downside. Market is trying to make small sideways in this levels, guys, for you all. Try to wait a bit. You might like to experience some sideways in this levels for now. Small sideways inside this zone. Okay. So if it is not sideways, if it's directly going for the liquidations, it should pass below those levels. Then we might like to open a short positions and target on the downside. All right. Otherwise, it needs to go complete this levels, right, on upper side. Small move scalping only left in this level, guys. Okay, something like this you might like to expect. So if you are scalping in these levels, what I'm saying is once it is completed from the top, one short positions I can see from here to the downside, right? Okay, aiming for the downside. Okay, so you might like to target at least this zone on the downside, right? Okay, slowly. One level from the scalps. We have 0.5% on downside. But you need to get out from the sideways first thing. Gold not trying to push you on upper side, which means gold might like to give you small liquidations on a downside. That's also possible. Okay, small liquidations on a downside can be possible, guys. So what the gold will try to do is try to take out the liquidations first. All right, those who are going for the long positions, right? Okay, first we try to take out them, and then only it might like to give you on a move on upper side. All right, okay. So you would be waiting for this long positions again one more time. All right. Otherwise, you have a long, small liquidations whereby your short positions from here, it is trying to go for the shorts, right? Okay. From here, I'm not saying you to open a shorts, okay, but from this levels, if it happens to go for the liquidations, right, it will try to take out the people who have a long from here. All right, first thing. Then only you might like to get the move on upper side. So above side, right? Okay. Above side for the liquidation is right, guys. So in this levels, what the market will try to do is try to break out from here a little bit, all right, on upper side, okay, and again send you towards the liquidations, okay, towards the downside. So this levels again, small liquidations is left, so you can wait for those levels to open your liquidations shots, all right, but very minor. You might like to ignore that positions as well, all right. But if you are waiting for the measure after the liquidations, you'll be getting a big move on upper side. You might like to go for that one, all right. In case if it happens to give, you can wait for those levels one more time and trying to target an upper side, all right. Let's see, guys. Okay, anyways. Market trying to make a small sideways for you all in this zone, guys, for BTC. Okay, BTC is trying to make a small sideways for you all one more time. If it breaks below these levels, then I think these positions will be confirmed for you all towards the downside one scalp. But you need to get from the sideways out, otherwise it will be dangerous, right, guys? Okay, we're aiming for the downside move only for the BTC. Okay. So from these levels, we will try to take one again towards downside. But you are in the sideways, whether the market is trying to give you or not, will give you or not, I don't know, right, guys? Okay, so in these levels, again, you are coming to the levels of shots. Again, you might like to get faked out, right? Moving in a sideways, that's also possible. Gold, if you are taking the liquidations from here, small move is down towards the downside, you can expect gold. So you are coming back to the entry zone. So this levels, you are out, all right. Gold, so if you are waiting one more time, you wait for those levels, right? Okay, once this liquidations trying to take out the people who have longs in the zone firstly, all right, it will try to take out, and liquidation is given for you all. So you might like to get a long position from here as well if it happens to give you the liquidations from downside for the gold, all right. So you might like to aim above these levels as well, but you need to get below these levels, okay, then only you will be able to trace on upper side one more time, and that time you can trace very high, all right. The more the gold plays in the zone, the higher the gold will pump, all right. Okay, so otherwise if it happens to return directly, then from the top these levels only for your longs, right. It looks fishy on a BTC right now, all right. A little bit of sideways it's going through, so it becomes boring for you all, right, guys. One more time, it will try to give you the move on upper side, right, and again try to push you towards downside again one more time, I guess, if it's aiming for the liquidations. So for the longs, you have very minor shots, I guess. For the longs, wait above these levels one more time. Okay, gold, BTC is sideways, guys. It's getting a little bit boring for now. In case if it comes out, then it will be easy for you to trade. It's trying to take out those left. Now it's time for you to get out from this long scalp for the gold, right? It have given one move. It's trying to go for the liquidations. So until and unless you are not back, so this, if you have not booked profits over here, I think you are gone, right? So this levels, you are coming back to the entry for the gold. BTC wait. Gold, we are getting small moves right now. Trying to take out. BTC happens to go for the liquidation first. All right. Okay. BTC is not moving. God. So downside, don't focus, okay, guys. Just are waiting for this move on upper side. How much it gives, just take it. All right. If you are short, you might like to take TP1 from here once the liquidations, these people are out, right? Okay. And if you want to hold, you need to have stop loss at entry, right? And you can hold on the downside how much it gives the liquidations. All right. Sometimes it might like to give all the way towards this levels as well. But that part, all the way towards this zone as well, right? Okay. So for a longs, you wait above these levels. Again, it might like to give you a small move on the upper side and try to push you towards the downside. Next time we can wait for this levels once this liquidation is out. All right. Okay. We can wait for this levels as well. That time you might like target very long on a bit upper side. All right. One pending orders is left now on upper side. Okay. So 04049. All right. You might like to trace for the upper side that move. BTC a little bit sideways. We cannot react anything right now. A little bit sideways. BTC. BTC is a little bit sideways, guys. A small time frame. Don't try to trade inside this one, it will bash you again. Okay, so full taken out, right? Okay, full people taken out right now. So one liquidation is taken out, guys. We can wait for this levels as well now. All right. Okay, once again one step down, we'll wait for this levels to open along. So meanwhile you'll be waiting for the long positions to be active, right? Okay, but if you're tracing on downside, you can keep tracing on downside as well. All right. Okay, until unless you're not getting out from this range, right? That's nice. All right, gold moving down. BTC, let's try to see. BTC is sideways, so it's not giving you exact directions. Liquidation is out now. BTC coming to the short zone one more time. All right, one more time it's coming to the short zone. In case if you're shorting from here, right, your stop loss should be over here. Okay, you can make active your short positions, right, but your stop loss should be here. In case, again one more time, in case if it happens to go for the sideways, you'll be getting out from here. All right, so for now you might like to have for the scalpers, right? Okay, for the scalpers, one TP over here, right? In case if it happens to return from the sideways, again you need to get out from here. I'd like to target this one shot one more time, guys, from the sideways, getting out from the sideways. All right. Above this level stands for the liquidations of triple top. All right. Okay. So you are aiming for TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4 on the downside. For the okay, gold have given you a big move on the downside. All right. One more time. All right. Okay. Gold have given you the big moves, right? Longs just wait above these levels now. All right. Okay, in case if it happens to return back, you can take one long from here, otherwise no long positions active. All right, so it's giving you the full TPs on the downside. BTC TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4. All right. Okay, gold have given a big move on the downside. Okay, BTC going good. All right, now it have not given you this one. All right, rather it have given you the big move from here. So now after booking this TPs, right, we immediately move your stop loss to the entry because there stands one liquidations below this levels, right? Yes, guys, so far so cool. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit a subscribe. There is a very big liquidations on a gold right now. Market try to trap the longs over here, right? Given a move as actually, right? Because like firstly we are targeting this levels only, right? But again, if it happens to give, you wanted to target an upper side, but it has given you the liquidations right now on the downside. Very big move, right, guys? Solid. If you're holding, right, you can keep holding it. But for the longs, again, wait for this levels to open a long position. So once it returns an upper side, you can operate one long positions above these levels and try to move on the upper side. All right, okay. So this levels, and that time, the more the liquidations it gives, the higher the gold can has a possibilities to chance in pump on upper side. All right, for the liquidations, right, in case if the market happens to come to your zone for the longs. All right, okay. Otherwise, that becomes invalid, right? Okay. The market trying to take out the liquidations for the BTC right now on a downside. Gold long, wait above this level. Keep it undone. Those who wanted to long it, right, guys? Okay, you can trace for the liquidations. All right, above this levels, only above this levels. Okay, those who wanted to aggressively long, in case if the market happens to come only above this levels, you can try to take it, right? Okay, otherwise below this levels, you will be all shorts only. All right, okay. So above these levels, you can wait for the scalps and upper side. In case if it happens to pick you out on the downside. Gold is still moving on a downside only. Again, coming back to the sideways box. So gold, it might like to do something like this for you all right. I'm trying to do for another side. The more the Bitcoin gold gets down, the higher it can pop for the retails or whatever it is, right, guys? BTC finally coming to the zone one more time towards the short. What happened, guys? You guys are not reminding me. There's no voice at all, guys. There was no voice at all. You guys haven't reminded me. It was out of charge. Gold still targeting a downside. Very huge move. Liquidation given. Let's try to take out these people's. Longs can take only above this levels on BTC, okay? Below, don't try to take it longs. Gold going crazy on a downside. You guys are not reminding me at all what happened to my people's, right? Once it tries to hit TP2, right, immediately move your stop loss to the entry and just rest let it flow. All right, okay, got the BTC. All right, gold is really going crazy on the downside. I don't know how much it can go for the liquidations. It is trying to take out liquidations of these levels as well. Okay, after the sideways, it is getting a sideways, and after sideways, it is trying. Longs only above these levels are guys, okay? Don't try to long from the downside. You get back, but firstly let it finish on the downside. Let's try to wait. Longs not yet. This one. BTC have taken out. The side cube got out from the sideways. Now it is inside this box. You have a liquidation below these levels as well, trying to take out the people who have longs over here, right? Okay, let's see. All right, guys. BTC, in fact, if it happens to move on upper side, I think this point is very major. All right, okay, but we won't take it right now. All right, in case if the BTC happens to come out above this levels, right, we can take one long scalp, right, on upper side, targeting this levels, right? Okay, 1 minute scalpings. Downside, don't try to open a long, guys. Okay, you never know whether the market is trying to push you on the downside or just aiming for a small move. Again, playing inside the sideways. All right, gold, we will wait. For the longs, we need to wait. Have patience, wait a bit. Have patience, guys. All right, just try to wait a little bit. BTC just trying to get out from the sideways right now. Going crazy for the gold right now. Your strong buy stance over here, right? Your risky buy stance over here for the gold, all right? Okay, your risky buy, you can stance from here, right, for the gold only till this levels, right? Okay, not very high. All right, okay, once it happens to give you the breakouts on upper side, right, then you might like to go for this levels, right? 630. 730. Otherwise, don't try to do anything for those levels right now. Okay, one more drop. One more drop is left. Wait on, guys. Have patience. BTC trying to give one pullback on the upper side. Have patience. Let's wait. Have patience, guys. Let's wait. Just a second, how it goes. Oh, bro. Oh. Oh, hey, bro. Oh. Oh. सुन्दैछ सेट कराई छ त छ 5-6 जनालाई पुग्ने छ बुढो ठुलो त छैन 5-6 जनालाई पुग्ने त छ ल ल म घरमै छु बुढो ल बुढो ल In case if it was breaking out from this levels, you could have taken along, but right now giving you one more move towards the downside this levels. Okay, market, we can see market is giving you one more move for the downside. All right, okay, from here. All right, so it's moving really low right now. Your shorts are going crazy right now for the gold. BTC hold a little bit for the downside move only. Okay, your long stands only above these levels, guys. Okay, so TP2 over here. As soon as you hit your TP2, right, you need to move your stop loss to the entry. All right, guys. Okay, for the BTC, gold is really going crazy. Your longs are becoming invalid. Next time when it happens to come from here on upper side, then only we can take it upper side. Maybe on new sessions you might like to see. All right, guys. But now you cannot, you don't have any moves. All right, okay. Daza, sarlu karai gonilo tenjin da. Karai gonilo tenjin labi. Karai gonilo tenjin labi. Sarlu karai gonilo tenjin labi. Karai tiada non sticky mana. Kan shoma ganta na. Have patience, gold. All right. BTC. Still not yet finished, guys. All right. This can have a small retest zone still. BTC, hold it. Gold sell till 3,900. That might be a possible as well. All right. That might be a possible as well. All right. Okay. Small retest zone is still left on the downside. Okay. BTC again trying to make a small W patterns over here. which can push the price again one more time towards the entry. Long stands only above these levels, okay? For the gold, risky long can be taken from here in case if it happens to give the this retest from this retest pump on the upper side, right? Okay, don't try to take it from the bottom, right? Okay, so maybe in case if it happens to come up, yeah, right? Okay, you might like to take right on the upper side, all right? Okay, otherwise just let it go. So maybe New York stations have something for you, all right? Okay, so maybe a big drop on the downside one more time, or a big pullback on the upper side can be also expected, all right? Okay. For the gold also it looks very dangerous if in case if it happens to pump on the upper side because it's trying to take out the loss of the positions from the downside. All right, okay, let's try to wait for that one. Let's have patience, right? Have patience, have patience. Drop. Not yet, huh? So right now we can expect a pullback on this as only a pullback on upper side. All right. But once it happens to break out from these levels, then only you get a confident long zone. All right, okay. Since the market is going for the small liquidations, okay, on a downside, most probably above these levels, we stand some very confident long zone on the upper side. So right now, don't try to long it, right? Okay, so let it play around a bit for this levels, all right, for 1 minute time frame. BTC is small, again, trying to play inside this one, just have patience. Wait, guys, okay? Have patience. Have patience, all right. If it is moving an upper side, it needs to come down and try to push above this levels, right? Okay. So that first one, the first level of move is just a pullback that you're getting, all right. So it has, from this levels, it will be decided whether you're moving an upper side or not. In case if it happens to break out an upper side, that will be very big longs on upper side, all right, okay. But if it happens to give you a rejection from here, again, one more move can be expected on the downside, all right, okay. So let's see anyways, right, what the market has in these levels for now. All right, okay. that is trying to go for the pullback till this level. All right, for now. BTC wait, all right, okay. So it's trying to make small sideways in this levels, again trying to retest this level, doing the double retest in this levels. We can expect, we can see that one. All right, okay, trying to give you the small trend on the upper side, trying to break out, right, and trying to give you the small retest over here. Wait, have patience. So trying to get out from this trend and trying to retest path is, it doesn't mean that market is trying not playing on the downside. It means that market is giving you a small pullback, and it may like to take some time before it moves all the way towards the downside, right? Okay, it means something like that. All right. So maximum levels it can go up to is, guys, this levels. All right, okay. So this levels, till this levels, it can, gold can play around, right, for the pullbacks. From here it can be whether the market tries to give you, so whether it should be in this levels, right, okay, trying to give you the long position and trying to fake out, or market will keep go maximum boom till this levels as well, right, for the pullbacks, right, okay. So let's see, guys, anyways. All right, for the gold, BTC, I think it will also try to give you the small pullback this one, right, guys. Maybe this is the maximum levels it should be converting you, otherwise market will try to give you a small, again, move on the other side, maybe above these levels as well, okay. But for the long ones, stand above these levels, all right, okay. Stand above these levels, then only this becomes very a good long road for you all, right, okay. And upper side, so far so good, guys. Okay, so most probably might like to, now it is hitting one levels, all right. At this zone you observe these levels, whether it breaks out from these levels or not. BTC TP1 hit it, right? TP2, TP3, TP4 you have on the downside. Upper side you have a sideways one more time for BTC. Okay, then get gold. People will have long over here. BTC wait. BTC they go. BTC they clear comedy. All right. Making good dollars comedy. I'm not feeling very well. All right today because I have been traveling a lot. Last 3 days I have been traveling a lot, guys. All right. Okay. Let's try to. As soon as you try to hit your TP2s, right? Okay, we'll try to minimize the risks as much as possible. All right. Okay. BD, come on. BD trying to make small sideways over here. TP bro, BTC, TP1 is heated, right? We are aiming for this levels firstly, okay? There is stance one liquidations, right? Okay, this levels. Market is trying to give you a small pullback and this level is trying to play around a bit, all right? Okay, not a small retest can be expected, but it shouldn't pass above those levels. If it passes and breaks out from those levels, right, then that will be a retest zone that might like to trace on the downside. That will be on the left on the downside, right? Okay. But overall, BTC, we are looking for this level's highest to $64,052. All right. Okay. 64 to 64,000, $64,002, right? Gold, if you have entered, right, you might like to have multiple TPs as well as for the gold as well. All right. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Maximum till those levels. From here, it will be decided whether market needs to go down or not, right? Let's try to get out from this level firstly, okay? This is also a good rejection zone, all right, okay? Let's try to see. Let's try to wait a bit. BTC is good right now. Gold, upper side, a little bit risky, but a pullback you're tracing, all right? Whatever you're tracing is just a pullback, all right? The overall trend is on the downside. Goes through my mind, voicing the show. I can't kill, Gold is an overall bigger time frame sideways, okay, guys? It doesn't mean market is a move down or up. All right, it is playing inside the sideways of it. In fact, we can see small time frame like liquidations have been taken out, right? TP, all right, hit it for the gold. TP1 done. BTC not able to move. One down now, guys. Okay. Some profits, right? Scalpers. Good. We have tried to take a 1, 2. So we are waiting for this level, so we couldn't take it. One down, risky trade. Liquidation tracer. With the TPs over here, extended to downside, right? From here also, right, guys, okay? In case if the pullback becomes a breakouts on upper side, we can extend our TPs on upper side as well, alright? But it doesn't mean that I'm giving you the expectations, right? Okay? It's just that possibilities, right? In case from this levels, in case if it happens to reverse, gives you the breakout on upper side rather than giving a reverse, right? Because this is the long zone, alright? Above this stands a long zone upper side. So overall confident. BTC is not moving for you. BTC long zone stands on the upper side above the sideways. Don't try to buy on a downside move. Small pullback given. Small breakout given. Alright. Now stands the liquidations. BTC got again sideways in this levels. One more time. Maximum levels. Only TB1 done. Those who are aiming for the liquidations can aim below your entry, our entry, alright, or below these levels. Those who are going for the shots. Brother, what about Ethereum? Ethereum haven't checked yet, bro. I haven't checked. The one TP given now, guys. Till now. You want me to check on Ethereum without? Coming back to the entry. BTC going good. Gold in the retest phase. Coming back to the entry one more time. What a reaction from those levels. BTC going good. Getting a rejection one more time. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, okay? So that you guys don't miss my live streaming daily, right? In fact, 3 days I have to take leave, right? Because of my dad, right? I have to take it to for the medications, right? Because of that, I couldn't come with you all, right? Hope you could make a good dollars in that those days, right? Okay. Hopefully, I expect you all to make a good dollars over there. We couldn't take much scalpings, not much, not any, right? Guys, why no reminder, right, guys? Okay, you guys are not reminding me. Hey, Sachin, welcome, bro. These guys are not reminding me at all. Here's not, no problem. All right, guys, for you all. If you want done, guys, okay. Well, longs only wait above these levels, okay, for the BTC. All right. Don't try to long on a downside down move, right? For the gold short, wait below these levels. For now, you don't have any opportunities. or you need to wait from the top once it happens to clarify. Okay, guys, BTC almost TP to done, right? You might like to shift your stop loss towards your entry and just let it flow, right? Okay, almost done, all right. Okay, towards the shift your stop loss towards the entry, right? Book your TP from here, right? Okay, so TP2 done, guys. TP2 done. Book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, and just let it flow, all right? Okay, your liquidation's out, right? If it happens to come up above these levels only, you can take your longs, right? Okay, so maximum TPs, you're targeting these levels, but at the same time, don't forget you have a long, again, one liquidations left on upper side. Gold, I think it's not able to push you on upper side for now. You see whether this closes below or shrinks the candles and push you all the way on upper side. You need to book one TPs for the gold now, for the scalpers. TP1 done, TP2, TP3, TP4. All right. BTC books some profit, move your stop loss to the entry. Scalpers. Scalpers. My lovely scalpers. Lovely gold. Book your TP2 and move your stop loss to the entry and just let it flow. Okay. Okay, guys. BTC TP2 done. Move, book some profit, move your stop loss to the entries. Book some profit for the gold. Damn, bro. Gold. Try to book one profits, move your stop loss to the entry. All right. BTC, let it go. Longs wait above these levels only, okay? In case if it returns, don't try to long on a downside. For the scalpers, you might like to take a reference of these lines. All right. Gold TP2 Dana, guys. It has a good point of reversal as well from here. Just try to be careful. Move some profit, move your stop loss to the entry. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit your subscribe button. All right. Okay. No, I don't trade Sami open AUD USD. I missed this trend. All right, Sachin, no problem at all. Okay, so you might like to wait. Okay, so for the gold, you might like to book some profits and move your stop loss to the entry. Just let it flow rest of your trade positions. All right. Daniel, bên tôi mẹ có những cái ta theo theo sẽ cho những cái đó galo তাতে বিশাল মানে ম্যাডাম বিনায় Caramba. Mas, menina, mó bom momento. Deixa eu for mediante de bom de office. Sinon, le pas. Ok? Ok. Yeah, bro. Gold, I think you need to get out, all right? All the gold traders, you need to get out from the scalpers because it's trying one more time towards the downside. Only the TP2, you are done with the TP2 only, all right, guys, okay? Because it might give you the move again one more time, but that time you might like to take one more time once it happens to clarify above this range only, all right, okay? Gold, you need to get out. BTC, you can keep holding on a downside, okay? Gold, you might like to get out from the move right now, all right, okay? Because one more liquidations left. In case if it happens to move below this levels, right, okay, you'll get a bunch more shots on a downside that might range just trying to take out the people who have longs over here, all right, okay? Gold, so for the longs we will be waiting above this levels only, all right, okay? Shorts only liquidations are, guys, all right? So that might be a very vast as well, but it's up to the market, right, guys? Okay, for the BTC market might like to come down. Your overall TP is over here. In case if it happens to reverse it, you have one range over here on the upper side for the longs, only above these levels, not on the downside, all right? Okay, one small scalping taken. BTC ranging for the shots. BTC might like to take out the people who have maybe this ranges. It might like to give you first TP should be over here if you're targeting a down scalps, right? Okay, one liquidations right over here, the second liquidations over here, maybe below this levels, all right, if it wants to swap it, right, guys? Let's see anyways, right? This last one liquidation is a little bit risky in fact, all right, okay, for the gold, but risk always comes with the reward. If you are trading the liquidations, this is the right positions for you. If you are trading the breakouts, this is not a great positions for you all right, okay? If you are trading the liquidations, this is the positions for you all. In case if the market happens to give the liquidations for this levels, right, first TP, market will try to give only this much, okay? So if it wants to go very down, maybe this levels can be traced at least $4006, right, for the scalpers. Hey, DSP, welcome, brother, welcome. You missed me, all right, okay. I missed you all too. I tried my best to come on a live stream last time also, but there was too much disturbance, so we couldn't. Actually, I couldn't come. We couldn't do away. I need to take rest over there because of some disturbance, right? Market is trying to just watch this levels, right? Once it happens to give you the breakouts and pass the retest, you need to close it, all right, okay? Otherwise, giving a breakouts only is not a problem, all right, okay? But in case if it happens to give you the retest pass, you need to close the short positions for the BTC. In fact, long position stands only on the upper side. We try to take a small pullback for the gold, right? Okay, so maybe this is our liquidations levels on a downside from this levels, right? Okay, one more side on a downside, trying to take out the people who have longs, right? Loss of longs in the sideways market overall on a sideways only, right? Okay, but once this is completed, right, okay, you might like to wait next time, right? above these levels to open your long positions one more time, in case if the market happens to give you the sideways one more time. All right, okay, sideways one more time, you might like to trace these levels, right, for the scalpers. Upper side, not now, once it finishes this move either from here or from here, right? Okay, if it gets reversed, you might like to take one more time. Okay, from this levels or this levels, right? Okay, so I'm not sure whether this will be given or not, but in case if the market happens to, so market is in the sideways, right, total in the sideways for day, right? So market was playing inside this one for the bulls, right? Okay, market tried to break out on the upper side. Okay, again give a breakouts on the upper side, right? Again there was a breakout on the downside as well, right? You can notice this one. So for those who are in my membership of YouTube, you will know that one already, the strategy of this one, right? Okay, so in case if it happens to get this again a reverse from here, all right, then this positions will be valid, otherwise it becomes invalid, but it needs to come above these levels, right? Okay, then you can take one long positions in upper side, right? So you can see over here, right, guys? Okay, market was trying to play inside the sideways, so this was the noisy zone, noisy zone, noisy zone. Market is trying to come in the noisy zone one more time. All right, okay, so in this levels most of the people are going to lose dollars. All right, okay, whatever it is, right, guys? Okay, so high chances because market was overall on the sideways. In case if the market wants to try one more time for the sideways above this list levels, right, there stands a big long positions one more time on upper side. So first target, it will be till this levels, right? Okay, so this one. Okay, and next target can be up to the very big range on upper side as well. Okay, guys, so you have to be very careful. So this is coming back to the noise zone one more time, guys. All right, okay, so coming back to the noise zone, shouldn't pass above this level, so there stands mine. So our stop loss is above this levels, right? Can pass through, but it shouldn't be closing above. All right, guys. Okay, so below this levels there stands a small, maybe like a breaking out, maybe getting rejections, and if it happens to get a rejections, right, not able to close below this levels, right, you'll be waiting for this levels to open your long positions on upper side, right? Okay, one more time, I'm trying to push you on upper side. Okay, guys, so this is what you can do it in the sideways. Let's see anyways, right, guys? It's not able to pass through right now on the downside. Liquidations. This is the retest for this levels of breakouts, guys. This is the retest for this one is the retest that we are doing for this levels of breakouts. At the same time, you are taking a small liquidations move on the downside. All right, okay. BTC trying to give you the breakouts on upper side. You're observing whether the market happens to give you the long range of breakouts or not. So you're waiting for retest. Small retest is getting confirmed over here, which means very risky for the holders on the downside. All right, so if you wanted to close it, you can close it for the BTC shots, right? Okay, it doesn't mean that market is not moving on the downside, but it means that it might like to take some time. All right, okay, guys, it doesn't mean that market is moving on a downside, not moving on a downside, but it might like to take some time for you all. All right, okay, so TP2 done. Okay, so far for the BTC. All right, okay, so TP2 have been done, so you have to got our liquidations on a downside, right? So it may move on a downside as well, but it might like to take some time. All right, guys, okay. The tracing and liquidations and retest phase on the downside. All right, so if it in case, all right, guys, anyone and another thing, in case if the market happens to clarify this levels on the downside, right, that can be a very big shots on the downside as well. All right, okay, but what I mean to say is for this long positions, right, in case if it happens to get rejections from these levels or from downside and again it enters the zone again one more time, we can take our long positions in fact on those positions, on those cases, right? Okay, guys, So this is how you can take the trades. All right, guys. All right. So maybe I might like to delete all those things. Those are no good users, right? Okay. Excuse me. So you for the downside move, right? You might like to trace this reference. All right. Okay. One more time for the scalpers. Until and unless you're not breaking out from these levels, that's fine, right? But in case if it happens to break out and pass the retest, then again you need to close your positions immediately. All right. Okay. For the shots for BTC, right? One more time trying an upper side. So New York session is about to start. Just try to be careful. All right, guys. Okay. New York sessions is about to start. Okay. So you need to hold with the stop losses. All right. Sometimes it might like to give a big bang. Just a second. All right. Okay. Yeah. Here, sleepers. Oh, bro. Oh, live ma. 7:30. 7:45 mà là. 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 7:45 kan juga. Hey, guys, stay in gold, Marshall Barrers, all right. Why you put buy positions? Buy positions are for those peoples to show it, right? In case if the market happens to reverse it, right? Okay, come to that zone, right? Market can convert your positions from the short towards the buy positions as well. All right, okay. So market has a chance of doing that one as well. All right, okay. But until and unless you're not reaching to that zone, you're not doing anything. All right, okay. But in case if the market happens to come to your zone, right, buy zone, that becomes a buy positions. Until and unless you're not coming out towards that zone, that's not a problem at all. All right, okay. So that's how I'm trying to give you the buy positions as well as sell positions, whatever it is, right? Okay. So buy position, for example, in this levels means for the buyers, right? Only above these levels you can take a loss. All right, okay. All right, you got it, guys. The mic was not. You got it. What I mean to say, guys. In case if the market happens to reverse its positions, right? Okay, and market happens to reach to that positions, right? Which means that all the shots should be getting out and the buy should be activated. All right, okay. BTC trying hard for the one more time to its downside, right? That's nice. Okay, that's nice. Below this zone, it can play around, all right, but it shouldn't pass above these levels, right? Okay. because for the gold it was staying in the sideways for a whole time. All right, okay, so we have seen the gold staying in the sideways, all right, whole day, right? Okay, so in case if the market happens to again go for the sideways one more time, right, we have seen this moves, right guys? All right, in case if it happens to move for the sideways one more time, it will be activated for the long positions one more time. All right, okay, so for the New York sessions, just try to be careful. All right, okay, whatever it is, New York sessions, just try to be careful. New York sessions can give you the put, pump and dump, whatever it is, right? It will try to give you the random moves, right? Okay, guys. BTC going crazy right now. Oi, ja, Thiong. Thế nó bài. Oi, thế nhỉ? That's it. That's it. Ada level din kita doon. Din maths o maths. Wala ba di? Okay, even if you close it, right, that's fine. All right, guys. Okay, even if you close it, that's fine. At least you did it on the profit zone. All right. New York sessions, sometimes it will give you a very big range of move on a downside. All right, okay, or it can give you a big range of upper side as well. Ah, kick to nilo, ya. Vishal na ya. Vishal na you. Longs, just try above these levels, okay? Otherwise, it will be all short ranging to these levels, right? Okay. So please write the words for what one, which one, Marshall Bader's. Vote for which one you requires. New York sessions about to start. All right. So usually I don't trade on the New York sessions. So previously for the breakout strategy, it's very nice to trade on the New York sessions. Okay. For the breakout strategy, it's very nice to trade on the New York sessions. All right. Hope that is understandable. Don't try to get confused, guys. All right. Okay. Don't try to get confused. All right. So we are about to get started with the New York sessions, right? Okay. Excuse me. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right. Okay. Good more. Any 7:45 na jugil niya. Vishal gilabde. 7:45 na junilo. Agoiga. Agoiga daza. 7:45 ka jugelo. Yes, I'm already ready and we'll go together. Change, maybe they get back into okay. Oops. Okay. Wrapping paper bunches, no? Oh. Malik keep packed bang over there. Che kachlo. Ani shop na there. Insurance, yeah. You do. Okay. Perfect. You did it perfect. Good job. Junita, Jun, Yeshaya. Gold, not a sale zone right now. All right. In case if it happens to below this levels, then only we can sell it. Right now, it's going back to the sideways one more time, guys. You cannot predict right now. All right. One more time, it is going to the sideways zone. That can be a very big breakouts on upper side as well. All right. Okay. So right now, market I have given you sell zones, but market have not expected that one, given a very small move on a downside, which was the first TP, right? I told you all the liquidations can stand up to these levels as well, right? Which was done, all right, for now. So right now the market is playing again, going back to the bull zone one more time, guys. All right, for the gold, that you should understand. Okay. One more time, the gold is standing for the bull zones. All right. For the BTC, try to take only above these levels for the buyers, right? Okay. Don't try to take it below these levels for the buy. This song. New York session starts and it will give you the random moves, right? Just try to be careful, guys. All right. Okay. So overall, gold, we might the one was this one was a little bit perfect one, right? Over here we could hit only TP2s, right? Over here only TP1, right? Okay. The small scalps have been taken for the golds for now. All right. It's going back to the same buy zone one more time. If it happens to expect this one break out from these levels, then you're getting very big move on upper side, guys. Okay. So actually it should be getting for the buy zones, right? Getting a big calls, guys, right? For the buy zones, right? So over here you will know whether it is a buy or not. How, guys? For the buys maximum levels, it might like to give you the breakouts from here and it will pass above this level. After this one, you are going to get boom on upper side for the gold. All right. Okay. But in case if it happens to if it happens something like this, then there stands again going back to the downside move, right? Okay, you are coming back to the bear zone one more time. All right. So this is becoming a retest right now. All right. Okay. So you are experiencing a retest in these levels. If it happens to directly go all the way towards the downside, right, that becomes invalid. Your long becomes invalid. All right. Okay. It has a chance of directly giving you breakouts, something like this, and trying to give you one more move towards downside as well. We're expecting the sideways one more time. Market trying to push you on upper side, not able to break out, right? All those things can be also seen, right? Okay. But over here, in case if the market happens to come to these levels, we can go for one long positions and upper side. In case if New York sessions doesn't give any move towards to you all, right? Okay. I mean, like the random moves to you all, right? So that becomes very good breakouts for you all on upper side. All right. Okay. So for the longs, just wait above these levels. If you're holding on a downside, just see whether the market is trying to break out from these levels or not. If it breaks out and give the retest confirm, then you need to close it. Otherwise, you can keep holding on a downside, right, wherever it reaches. So you can take a reference of these levels for you for the scalpings, right? Those who are taking the scalps, right? Okay. Gold coming back to the zone one more time. All right. So above these levels, what I have told you all, above these levels is a long stance, right? Okay. So this is retesting one more time for the gold. All right. Okay. So if it happens to you, you need to have big observations over here. So market can convert towards the bears as well as the long side. So for the long side, what it does, right, it will try to do the retest right in these levels and give you the big move on upper side. All right. Okay. So you'll be waiting for these levels for the gold, right, on upper side move. BTC wait for this levels for the whole move on upper side. All right. Okay. So just see whether this pass the retest or not. So your observation is something like this. So you cannot open directly shots over here as well. So you need to wait for a few confirmations on this levels, guys. All right. So you see whether the market happens to give you the breakouts from this levels, confirm the retest from this levels or not. Damn, what's happening, guys? My mic is getting close again. Big down move. All right. So you're waiting for these levels, right? If it in case below these levels, your longs will invalid. Your longs gets invalid below these levels. All right. Okay. Only above these levels, longs for the BTC as well. Above these levels, again longs. All right. Okay. So again, coming back to the bear zone one more time. If it passes, you might like to get a big move on the downside as well. All right. Okay. So these levels are so important for you all. Right now, it is not giving you any retest. It have directly jumped you out, right? So you can wait for these levels to open your longs. On the downside, don't do anything. Don't try to open. All right. For the sales, I'm not doing anything for now. All right. In fact, if it happens to pass below these levels, then only we can take it down. All right. Okay. So if it happens to pass below these levels, then you might like to see a big boom on the downside as well. All right. Okay. It's up to your New York sessions. Usually I don't like to take it trades. All right. Okay. Hi, Sami opens for me. Sami, New York sessions opens, right, guys? Okay. Now New York sessions have opened. So it will try to give you the random moves, right? Just try to be careful. All right. Okay. So for the New York sessions, wait for these levels, right? If you're going for the longs, for the gold, or on the downside, if you're holding, you can keep holding on the downside. It's up to you all. All right. Okay. If it keeps above these levels, you might like to take it for the longs. All right. Okay. So otherwise, the longs becomes invalid. This is a long zone. All right. BTC as well. Try to take the only above these levels for the longs. All right, guys. Okay. And your sessions just opened, right? Again, passed. It couldn't do any retest. It have directly jumped out towards the downside for now. Just wait. All right, guys. Just have patience and just wait. So just trying to get out from the sideways now one more time. Either BTC or either the gold can give you the big dump on the downside, or it needs to give you again above this level. Say you are going back to the sideways one more time, guys. All right. Okay. Above these levels, you're trying to go back to the sideways one more time. Wait for these levels to operate longs, otherwise it becomes invalid, guys. Shorters, if you're holding on a shorter, that is well and good. Otherwise, that you will be taking, you take the reference of this move and try to move on the downside. I'm not taking any scalps or anything on a BTC or gold in the New York sessions. I will just wait up for the breakouts in case if it happens to give above this levels. I'll take it one long positions. Otherwise, I won't do anything. For the BTC also coming back to the zone one more time. All right. Okay. So this is going to be a TPs, right? TP1, TP2, TP3. All right. Okay. So this, if in case if it happens to come, we take it. Otherwise, we don't take it. For the gold as well, same. All right. In case if it happens to return on upper side in the sideways box, I can take it. Otherwise, I don't have any reference for the downside move. That will be a liquidation. So trying to take out the people who have the longs in this levels, right? Okay. So otherwise, I won't be taking any move for the gold as well. All right. Okay. So just wait for those levels. It have already given you the breakouts. Now this was the retest, right? Okay. First retest was rejected. Now you're waiting for the second retest in case if it happens to pass above and you can take it, otherwise just ignore the gold moves, right guys? Okay. Trying to go back one more time. Guys, after this, so I need to go, all right, okay, because my wife is waiting for me, all right, okay. So 7:45 we'll be trying to end for today, all right. So let's see how far we can get it move, all right. Still 7:45. My jacket tender does that. And where? German. Johnson. I don't have any reference for the downside in case if you try to go for the big move, right? I mean like big holding trades, you might like to go. So in case if it happens to come, we expect we go for our setups, otherwise we just ignore it. All right guys, BTC long positions again, right? Okay, one more time till this levels, right? Maximum TP1, TP2, TP3. So accordingly we can plan it, guys. All right, okay. So shorts I'm not doing yet, in case if it happens to come back for the upper side move, right? You can wait for that one, right? In case if it happens to come back to the zone, you can take it, otherwise you just ignore that, guys. All right. Oh, tiring. BTC going good. Okay, left it. Keep cutting layer. Oh my god, I need to go, guys. So in case if it happens to come, then that becomes my long positions, right? Okay. So TP1, you might like to aim for this levels, guys. All right. TP1, if it happens to come up to the zone, maybe you might like to take this one. And TP2, TP3, and TP4. Accordingly, you can plan for the big move on upper side. All right. On the downside, I don't have reference. Otherwise, I would have taken for the downside move as well. Okay. BTC just doing a small retest in these levels. Okay. So wait for these levels to give you the big move on upper side. All right. Okay. So New York sessions have started, guys. Just try to be careful wherever you are planning it. If you are planning an upper side or downside, wherever it is, just try to be careful. All right. Okay. Gold have tried to make a small sideways over here as well. All right. Okay. So BTC is still over here, trying to do a small retest, coming back to the zone. Is retesting it, guys. Ready to go. Okay, guys. So overall, so today was a small bash up starting, right? So we have tried to take 3, 4, 5 scalping for the gold. So in case if it doesn't comes, the long positions become invalid, right? Okay, if it comes, then you can take one long positions from here for the gold on upper side, targeting big move on upper side, right? BTC trying to retest, not able to push you on upper side yet. Okay, just wait, have patience and wait. All right, okay. So stop loss should be below this one, right? In case if it happens to come, right, then you might get to the BTC. We have tried to take 2 to 3, 3, 4, total 4, right? Okay, 2 we have to accept the 0.05 percentage and 0.02 percentage, right? Okay, for now, and 0.39 percentage, which was recovered, right? Okay, easily. Now we are waiting for the positions to give you on a long side, right? It might like to give you on a downside as well. Don't try to hold below this levels. Below this levels, it's going to be a big move on the downside. Just try to be careful. All right, okay. So just don't try to hold below this levels. You need to close for your positions. So till this levels, it is fine, right? Okay. So it was a retesting. You can wait for the positions to give you the breakouts on the upper side. All right, okay. For the gold also, most probably, I think the it might like to give you the big move on the upper side in case if it happens to accept come above those levels. All right, below these levels, don't try to long, guys. Okay, so this is the bear levels. You might like to let the bears control this move on the downside. All right, okay, above these levels only we can plan it. All right, guys. Okay, that's all for today, guys. We couldn't do much. All right, but I need to go. All right, okay. So what you can do is, if it is not returning it back, just ignore it, long positions, all right. But if it comes to the zone, you might like to take it, all right. For the BTC, stop loss gone, all right. So we have to accept this one, all right. Okay. So stop loss gone, all right. Okay. So getting out from this moving one more time. So again, we can wait for the same levels because we have tried to plan our setups on the breakouts only without the retest, right? In case if the retest gets confirmed, you might like to wait above these levels. Otherwise, on a downside, there stands a very huge ranges. All right, okay. But if you can control it, you can trade it. Otherwise, we'll try to come back tomorrow and try to trade. Okay. So that's all for today's starting of the week. All right. Okay. Because like Monday and Tuesday we couldn't trade it, right? Okay. So that's all, guys. Have a good time. Take care. Allah Khudafiz, right, guys? Okay. Very good. All right, bye bye. Take care, guys. Love you all. I need to move now. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow at the same time. Bye bye. Signing off, Dragon.